Hello, I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. It's not every Sunday that we get newcomers into our little church, but when we do, their curiosity and questions about our practices often spark profound conversations, especially regarding our distinctly new church teachings and traditions. Many wonder why our church might look and feel different from more mainstream Christian traditions. Questions I'm asked like, is this a Christian church? Why is there no cross? Or why do we say the Lord's Prayer wrong? You know, these aren't just queries to me, they're invitations to explore the depth and uniqueness of our faith. One difference that a visitor might note this time of the year is that we don't pay a lot of attention to Lent, a period traditionally marked in much of the mainstream Christian world with sacrifices through prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. While the wider Christian community prepares for Easter by giving up certain luxuries, chocolate, meat, alcohol, or TV and social media, we are called to reflect on sacrifice in a more profound way. The story of Abraham and Isaac is a stark narrative that challenges our understanding of what God asks from us. It's a tale that has troubled many people, portraying a God who requests a father to sacrifice his son. Yet this story isn't just about the act itself, but about faith, obedience, and the nature of sacrifice. Abraham came from a time when human sacrifice was not uncommon. And he was ready to obey, not understanding that God was actually leading humanity away from such practices. What's truly illuminating is the spiritual lesson embedded within this story. It's not about the physical act of sacrifice, but it's about the internal journey of relinquishing our deepest attachments and desires that are not in alignment with divine will. It's about letting go of the part of our old self that we're attached to. And this, the Lord teaches us, is genuine sacrifice. The profound message here echoed in the words of the prophet Micah. They simplify our complex interpretations of sacrifice. What does the Lord require of you but to do what is right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? This scripture moves us beyond the literal to the heart of spiritual living, acting justly, loving mercy, and embodying humility. In our spiritual path, the real sacrifice isn't about giving up chocolate or social media, though the latter may be more useful spiritually than the former. It's about the struggle and the beauty of releasing those parts of us that hinder our spiritual growth and embracing the virtues that bring us closer to the Lord. As we reflect on the story of Abraham and the teachings of Micah, let's challenge ourselves to review sacrifice not as a loss, but as a gateway to deeper spiritual renewal. It's an invitation to align more closely with God's will, to foster love, mercy, and humility in our daily lives. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spiritual Shorts. May our journey be filled with meaningful sacrifices that lead us to a closer relationship with God. God bless you.